Audio Jungle.
Withholding information is the essence of tyranny, and control of the flow of information is the tool of dictatorship. That is why we bring Nigerian Express to your desk, which reads, Buhari will crush Atiku, says Amaechi. I repeat, Buhari will crush Atiku, says Amaechi. PDP candidate, no match for PMB, says PDP candidate, no match for PMB. I don't want to talk about some children, Rivers. I don't want to talk about some children. Here at the top of the newspaper, unholy fraud. Scammers use church as bait to fleece fuel marketer. Unholy fraud. Scammers use church as bait to fleece fuel marketer. And on top of the newspaper here again, beautiful posters, empty promises, irony in Nigeria's democracy. These are the stories we have on the Nigerian Express newspaper this morning at the newsstands. I'm Michael Adekunle. We have our reviewers at the newsstands. They are eager to speak.
It's just a child play. When you are talking of this coming election and the way politics has been played now, and we should now do the side-by-side analysis in six geographical zones in Nigeria. You will see that even Buhari is not a match to Atiku. Because if you want to be sincere, let's take the 4 years ago analysis. If you look at what the difference between Jonathan and Buhari was, 1 million plus, let's say approximately 2 million. That means south, southeast are block votes for Jonathan. And let's come to the basics we are talking about. When you see what is happening in Nigeria politics of today, yesterday Atiku was in Katsina. You need to watch that video. You need to watch that campaign vividly. Massive defection from APC to PDP yesterday, about 10,000 plus. And you see a mammoth crowd in the state of Katsina. Even you realize that the governor said he was not secure. He was not happy with the situation of insecurity in the state because of the bandits and also all sorts of problems. You see that Buhari becoming unpopular in Northwest. If you see what is happening in Kano, it's just a way rally campaign. Every street was blocked for Atiku. Kaduna, the same thing. Jigawa on Saturday, nowhere to go when Atiku was campaigning. All the Northwest, I'm seeing Atiku coming fully out. I mean, having 60 or 55% of that vote. And if Atiku could win that Northwest, where do Buhari want to have his face? Where does he expect the votes? Is he coming to Northeast? That is the base of Atiku. Because Adamawa, Yobe, Gombe, Taraba. It's only Borno I can say maybe Buhari was strong. But Bauchi, he cannot even dim his feet in that state.
Now, my question is, we've been seeing a lot of campaigns all over. Now, do you think the crowd will determine the success of the candidates in this election?
Thank you. You see, as a politician, we believe so much on structure. When we are talking of campaigning, mammoth crowd, When we said Mamo crowd means assuming you are coming to a particular state, you will go from wards to local government to zones. That is how you structuralize your movement, and people will move out en masse to show their support for you, to confirm your farming on that state. Because if you said you just want to rent crowd the way they did in Akwa Ibom, you see it was count out immediately. When you rent somebody, you rent a crowd. By the time you are the way and manner the party structure and their slogan, the rented crowd will not understand it. That is what happened in Akwa Ibom. They rent those crowds. By the time the president was making speech, they threw a slogan. They didn't understand. They just turned the back. The whole stadium was empty immediately. He started that speech. That shows that crowd is not meant for him. But go and see a crowd where Atiku is making speech. You will see a rammed crowd. Everywhere will be noisy because they understand the volume of the game. I didn't say if you rent a crowd, it will definitely show. But if you have a structure in that state, that crowd belongs to you.
Transport and aviation. Amaechi to me is a joker, because if he release a video clip of Vincent, which is like him lambasting the current government now. So now him coming to say this, he's just trying to like hide his face. Amaechi knows the current situation at hand, that now Nigerians are suffering. He's just only trying to sympathize with the present government, because he knows come by February next month, APC is going to lose it. He knows. So to me, Amaechi is just a joker.
How sure are you?
I am very, very sure. I can beat it to my chest, because of this. During the last 4 years, Nigerians wanted Buhari. Nigerians were yearning from Buhari. Nigerians around the globe wanted Buhari. Even then, because of the crowd now compared to now, because Nigerians have like tested between Buhari and the present government and the previous government. So now see, it is so clear now. Even to a layman, knows that this current government it has failed. You go to the east, the same outcry, north, west, everywhere around the country. So it is so obvious, because I know come February 16, Nigerians will actually vote them out.
Buhari will crush Atiku, Amaechi.
Well, the saying that Buhari will crush Atiku, I think that saying is not a bad saying at all. But the fact still remains that God is the one that has the final say. God is the one that has the final say, because this time around, I think divinity will be meeting with humanity. As an apostle of faith, by the grace of God, we live in the same society too. And I want to say this emphatically, that two of them have altars. I'm a spiritual person. Two of them have altar. But the altar that supersedes the altar, other altar, that's the person that will emerge.
Altar in what sense? Is spiritual altar or
yes.
what?
Because being an apostle of faith, the spiritual control the physical. Even in the realm of the spirit, God has already known who emerged as a president. You understand? Irrespective of the power of incumbency, because last time everybody knew that Jonathan was going to emerge, because he's an incumbent president and he wants to use the power of incumbency. I get what I'm saying? But God said no. So in this case, for my own assessment, it's 50-50. It's 50-50 because why? I, as a person, I will encourage any of the two candidates to come and raise altar in my ministry. Because if they raise all time, I mean, anyone that come around them, that's the person that will emerge. This is a divine message for the two candidates now, Buhari and Atiku. If you don't raise all time and ministry, good for you. If you raise all time and ministry, anyone among them that raise all time and ministry, that's the person that will emerge.
That's your own opinion.
Yes, because this I'm a mouthpiece of God in this nation. Okay. And as I be going to other nations, and you get what I'm saying, I'm also, because even the issue of Ambode, I'm from a local government. I spoke to the Kingsmen that Ambode is not returning. They took me for granted, because that's what I saw in the realm of the spirit. Are you getting me? That's my local government. I'm from Ekpe local government. And I think my father's name cannot be swept under the carpet in Ekpe. So we are principalities by the grace of God. God has made it so.
Don't you think raising an altar in your church will call for corruption?
No, it's never a corruption. Because why? From your own human perspective.
Are you looking at it from a business angle?
It's never for a business angle. I am telling you that we are the people of God and we decide what will happen in this nation now. We are in charge now. We decide what will happen in this nation now. We are in charge now. As I speak to you, that this election 2019 is a very dicey number. And in fact, God gave me a number that tallies with this election. 08080 2019. So I am deciding most of the political people's fate. You understand? They'll say, what am I saying? Don't worry. When it's time, you understand what I said. Because that's the way I said it few years back, that Ambode is not returning back to office. I told it to the Kingsmen in Olu-Ekpe. They can testify. Go to Ekpe that there's one person called Apostle Tunde Ajari Brahmo. I'm an apostle of faith. And by the grace of God, the children of God need to take charge of this present situation. Because the situation is in a dilemma. So we need to change the game.
Thank you so much, sir.
I can say Atiku will win. It's my own opinion. It's not. Amaechi is not speaking for me, rather speaking for you. So he is speaking his own opinion.
For his party.
For his party. Even I am going for his party. So his own opinion is different with my own opinion.
So what's your own opinion?
So let me keep my opinion with myself.
I don't be party. I don't be any party. I don't belong
to any party. Amaechi benefit from Buhari, so he can campaign for it.
Are you not benefiting also?
Huh?
Are you not benefiting?
I'm not any member of political party.
As a Nigerian, are you not benefiting from this government?
My brother, you see, I'm not benefiting anything from this government. Even right from the beginning, whether PDP or APC, Nigeria will not be benefiting from them. Maybe a few people.
Even the last government, you didn't benefit.
No, but see, our leader always playing us. Is what we know. So that's why 2015 we say, okay, let's see how Buhari will be. Unfortunately, see what we are getting. So maybe we should try another person to see how it should go. You see, when you have problem, you keep on trying until you have solution to your problem. That's how the issue be.
Buhari will crush Atiku in this election.
Actually, it's a campaign period. Everybody is entitled for the opinion. But the way you look things, Nigeria now, election have spoke. Because no two ways about it. Actually, before now, we believe that Buhari will be the Messiah. Nigerians that we have already tested in his regime for 4 years. I know his capacity. The second tenor, he have nothing to offer for Nigeria because the bombings, the killings all over the countries, and the government are still on top of the situation without doing anything. We have tired of the situation we see this Nigeria today. So we can only continue to be testing them. If it happens that election will be for 4 years in this country, is a welcome development.
That's your own opinion.
Yeah. So Amaechi as a person, I remember the time of the time of Jonathan era.
That's PDP.
Yeah, PDP. Amaechi is the one of them. But I'm very surprised why APC are accusing PDP government because Amaechi have been indicted of corruption before. Now that he have left PDP to APC, he is now a saint, and somebody like Senator Akpabio and rest others. So Nigeria are no more
You cannot deceive Nigeria in that aspect again. It's even good to come out and talk. I couldn't be shown on screen today, but it's a campaign period that can exercise my right. That's my right. This is my PVC. Amaechi can only vote once as I will vote. It's only one man vote that he have. But Nigeria speak. This time for Nigeria to decide what we have. We Nigeria have decided that this government will be changed as from now upward, because it's a very tribalistic government that we are. If you look all the whole chief services, they are all lieutenants. I don't know whether they are Hausas, but they are the lieutenants. And the great part of it now is that this election is not all about South and North. It's all about lieutenants. Atiku will have his own supporter there, likewise Buhari, but it's in between West and East that will decide what will happen. Thank you. Yeah.
As you all know, if it happens, it's news to us. That is why we keep it real on bystanders at newsstands. I'm Michael Adekunle, reporting from the newsstand. See you next time.